Okay. Satnam. Thank you so much for joining me here in beautiful Sedona, Arizona. And I'd like to get into a nice grounding practice so that we can just come back to our innate sense of self, and in that open up into our passions, which lead us into our talents, which drive us deeper on our path of truth. So a nice grounding practice surrounded here by the mountains, here in the desert. Let's swift right into it. So finding a comfortable seat, close your eyes. Let's sit back, regaining your sense of self as you deepen into your base here. This practice will be a fusion of Kundalini exercises and Vinyasa. Let's come on to the breath here. A couple of deep breaths in and out. Relax your arms down. You can bring thumb and index finger together for Bahu Mudra, and that brings us to awaken and clear out our Adrenal Chakra, our third eye. And from there we move forward from a place of intuition, backed by our deep inner wisdom. And so settling into this space, authentic, completely whole. Let's tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Bring the hands together at the heart and rub the palms. Pause the hands, bowing in. And inhale to chant. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Deep breath in. Hold the breath in at the top. Lock your base. Third eye gaze. Keep the palms pressing. Exhale. Press all the air out. Hold the breath out for a beat. Drop your pelvic floor. And then release with a breath in and out. Good. And a soft blink of the eyes open. We're going to start on Mudra and Mantra. So our mudra, our hand gesture, is a grounding hand gesture. It's Bahu Mudra. So we take like our peace fingers, our index and our middle finger, and spread them. And then we take the thumb and the pinky to the ring fingers. Yeah. And plug the your peace fingers into the ground here. So this is a grounding mudra. This is centering. This will bring you back into your sense of self. So let's close the eyes here. And then mantra is lum. It's spelled L-A-M, but it's pronounced like L-U-M. It's a seed sound mantra for our root chakra, Muladhara chakra. So just come in along with me as you feel comfortable here. We'll chant lum, 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 lum. Pause. Take a deep breath in. Hold it. And exhale. Press all the air out. Hold the breath out. Keep pressing the fingers into the earth. Connecting to Earth's core energy here. Tethering to Earth's center. Good, and then inhale and exhale to release. All right, so let's move that energy from the base, start to move it up towards our third chakra here and up the spine. We'll move on lower spine flexes, take the hands to the shins or the knees, and we just rock up and down on the sit bones. Inhale forward, exhale round. Inhale forward, exhale round. So you can close your eyes here, take third eye gaze if you feel that's comfortable, or you can keep the eyes open, tip of the nose gaze. We'll move on a powerful sniff breath in and out through the nose here. Keep it going. We're really deepening into our foundation, all whilst we remove blockages here. Blockages at our base come up as our fears or anxieties, feelings of insecurities and self-doubt. So we release those blockages as we come into our foundation, into a stable place to be in the now. Keep it going a little longer here. We go past the threshold, really moving that energy up, giving it a place to go. Exhale, press all the air out. Inhale, sit tall. Hold the breath in and lock. That means squeeze up your pelvic floor towards your lower belly, little tuck of the chin, tip of the tongue, roof of the mouth, third eye gaze. And exhale, release. Palms face up. And just sit tall as you observe. There's a natural shift that takes place, a natural distribution of energy. You can feel yourself weighted and tethered to Earth's core. Steadfast on your divine timeline. Good. Let's blink the eyes open. We'll come on to our shins here, Vajrasana, and set up for Adrenal Twist. If it's not comfortable for you to sit on your shins, then you can stay on your sit bones in Sukhasana where we just were. We'll take the hands to the shoulders, elbows in line with the shoulders, chin stays in line with chest. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale as you twist to the right. Same powerful sniff breaths through the nose. Keep it going here so we can feel the mapping of energy. We started awakening through mantra and mudra at our base and grounding down. Then we move that energy up towards the center of our being. And now we feel a revolving or ringing out around our center as we start to move that energy up the spine to the higher chakras. That's it. Keep going. Make sure the elbows stay up in line with the shoulders. Soft, relaxed skin and muscles on your face. Relax your lips and your tongue. About 20 more seconds here. Exhale, press all the air out. Come to center, inhale. Hold the breath in and lock. Squeeze the pelvic floor, little tuck of the chin, tip of the tongue, roof of the mouth, third eye gaze. And exhale, release the arms down, palms face up. We settle in. This pause is integration. Right? Integrating our body and our souls, our minds in alignment with our hearts, integrating our energetic bodies, our mental bodies and emotional bodies with our physical body. All right, let's blink the eyes open. We'll come on hands and knees and press back into downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here in down dog. If you like to pedal out the feet a bit, shake the head yes and no. Move on to Ujjayi breaths, a long deep breath in and out through the nose. Spread into your palms, spread into the soles of your feet. 2 more breaths here. Good. We'll shift forward into plank on the inhale and lower all the way to the belly. Chaturanga, exhale. Ground the pelvis and tops of the feet will come up cobra. And we're going to pause here and breathe a few breaths in cobra. So now grounding into our lower belly, grounding into the legs, elbows gently pull back as we lift up through the chest, lift a little bit through the chin, open in the throat. Deep full breaths here, 2 more. Feeling low and earthy, supported. 1 more breath. Good. On your exhale, slow lower the front body down. Press up on all fours, inhale, and then child's pose. Set the hips back into the heels. 3 breaths here. Soften the whole weight of your body down. Relax into your front body. Good. On your inhale, hips lift up, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lower the knees down, tabletop, and look up. We're going to start to get into some rhythmic movement here. Exhale, round your spine, press back, child's pose, and we'll keep that going. Inhale, lift the hips up, tabletop, shoulders back, look up, arch the spine. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. 2 more like that. Knees down, inhale, look up. Exhale, round as you press back. Inhale, lift up, arch the spine, look up. Exhale, straighten the heels back, down dog. 1 more, inhale, knees down. Exhale, press back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down dog. Let's keep it moving. Right leg sweeps up. Inhale. Bend your knee and stack here for the exhale. Lengthen and square. Breathe in. Exhale, step the foot through. Back knee down. Sweep the arms up. Inhale. And then hands down. Exhale, hips back. Fold over the front leg, little flex of the toes back to the chest. 2 more like that. Inhale, place the front foot flat, lift up. Exhale, low and earthy, surrender to the energy of the earth. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. And then we come forward, lunge, keep the fingers on the ground, back knee lifts, step back, plank. Inhale, plank. Chaturanga, maybe you like to use the knees as we lower. 1 breath, cobra. Inhale to downward facing dog. Exhale. Left leg sweeps up. Inhale. Bend and stack for the exhale. lengthen square, breathe in. Exhale, step the foot through, back knee down. Inhale, sweep up, and we take it to half splits, hands down, hips back, surrender. Inhale, ground the front foot, from the ground we rise, inhale, exhale, and surrender back to our roots. Inhale, from our roots we expand. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, forward to a lunge, back knee lifts. Exhale, plank, step back. Inhale, plank, take your time. Exhale, lower, unrushed. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let's pause here for 3 breaths. One more. Good. Step the feet together, float the heels, inhale. We'll step or a light hop to the top of the mat. Come on, flat back, inhale, half lift. Exhale and fold. We'll sit the hips low, Utkatasana. Pause here, 5 breaths. Grounding into the feet, firm and secure in your base. We've worked that energy up towards our navel center, towards our Manipura chakra, 3rd chakra, and now we give that energy more space to grow. We lift the arms, one more inhale, and press to stand on your exhale. Good, standing tall, shoulders back. Let's move on, Surya Namaskar A. Soft eyes open, straight feet. Inhale, sweep the arms up, look up. Exhale, we fold. Trini, heart forward. Chatvari, plant the hands, step back to plank and lower. You can stick with Cobra, move on. Upward facing dog, tops of the feet, straight arms. And shut. Downward facing dog. Let's take 2 breaths here this time. Good. Step the feet together, float the heels, inhale. To the top of the mat, exhale, step or light hop. Sapta, flat back. Ashta, fold. Navasvipa. Dasha, ground and center, hands at the heart. 2 more A's. Ekam, svipa. Dave, fold. Trini, heart forward. Chatvari, plank and lower chaturanga. Pancha, we lift and shut. Press back. 1 breath here. Good. Step the feet together, float the heels, inhale. To the top, exhale. Sapta, flat back. Ashta, fold. Navasvipa. Dasha. Straight through, last round. Out. Come. Dave. Trini. Chatvari. Pancha. Shut. Float the heels, inhale. To the top, exhale. Sapta, flat back. Ashta, fold. Navasvipa. Dasha. Hands to the heart. Take a couple breaths here. We integrate, we observe, we find ourselves present in the moment. Good. We're gonna squat down Malasana. I'll just turn to face you for that. So I'll come out wide with the feet here as we take the hips down. Bring the hands to the heart. Now you can stay here, hands at the heart, or you can move along with me, breath of fire, interlacing the fingers together, index fingers point up, and then reach the arms forward of the heart, breath of fire. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Hold the breath and lock. And everybody hands down. Exhale. Full. Take a few breaths here. We'll hold on to the elbows. Maybe a little shake of the body or a little sway side to side. And maybe let a breath through the mouth here. Good. Two more. Shoulders, wrists in line with shoulders. Maybe this is a better view, yeah. Wrists in line with the shoulders, feet hip distance or a little wider. This is your inhale. Exhale, squat down to where's comfortable for your lower back, your knees and your hips, and then we inhale up, exhale down. You move in at your own pace here and sniff breaths up and down through the mouth, or up and down through the nose. We're energizing from our feet to our heart here. So our arms are an extension of our heart. So we're charging up our heart space through the energy of our feet. Keep the crown straight up. Soft skin on your face. If you need to take a break, take a break. You come back to it as you're ready. Make this practice sustainable for you. We're almost there. Inhale up, hold the breath in, and arms down, exhale. Good, stand tall. A deep, energetic flush. All of this is detoxifying for your physical body, your heart, your mind. Let the breath smooth itself out naturally. Good. Low lunge Namaskar, twisting variations. So from the top of the mat here, feet hip distance. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, and fold. Flat back, inhale. Right foot steps back, knee down. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Exhale, twist. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee. We're going to stay here for a breath. In. Breath out. Unwind, sweep up, inhale. Hands down. Step back and lower through chaturanga. You can come up cobra or up dog. Inhale. And downward facing dog. Exhale. inhale. We'll take a breath here. Good. Right leg sweeps up, inhale. Bend, stack, or flip. You can drop the right toes over, open up. And unwind, inhale. Sweep the right leg up. Exhale, step through, back knee down. One breath, sweeps up, and then we twist. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Hands come together. Stay here for a breath in. And breath out. Unwind, sweep up, breathe in. Hands down, step forward and fold. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, fold. All the way to rise, inhale. Hands to the heart. We'll keep it moving. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Left foot steps back, knee down. One breath sweeps up, and we twist again. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Maybe you like to lift the back knee, inhale. Stay here as you exhale. One more inhale. And hands down, step back and lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Left leg sweeps up, inhale. Bend, stack, or flip, exhale. Lengthen, square, breathe in. Exhale, left foot steps through, back knee down. Inhale, sweep up. And twist, right to left, exhale. Stay here for the inhale, maybe pop up the back knee. Stay here, exhale. One more inhale. And hands down, step forward and fold. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, fold. All the way up, in. Hands to the heart. Good. Take a breath here. Okay. So we're going to take the right leg, your right leg, and sweep it out to the right. So you're going to be facing the side, the long side of your mat, or you can stay facing me and just step your right foot out to the side. So either long ways on your mat or off your mat facing me. Goddess, toes out, heels in. Sit the hips low, little tuck of the belly, little tuck of the tailbone, belly pulls back, okay? Now you can stay here, hands on your thighs, if that feels good. Spread into the toes, shoulders back. If you want to move along with me, we can sweep the arms up. Maybe Gyan Mudra, thumb and index finger together. You can stay here. Maybe you like to open the arms wide, open through the heart and the chest. Maybe you like to lift the heels. Maybe you want to add on breath of fire. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Hold it. If the heels are up, put them down. Exhale. Everybody inhale. Straighten the arms up. Straighten the legs. Exhale. Hands to the hips. Parallel your feet. And then we'll sweep the hands at the hips. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Prasarita Padottanasana A. We'll bring the fingers in line with the toe tips and then flat back again. Inhale. Exhale, fold. 5 breaths here. 2 more. Good. Flat back, inhale. Hands to the hips, ground your base, exhale. Float all the way up, inhale. And we're gonna turn to our right foot, warrior 2. So right foot faces the back of the mat. We might widen the stance a little bit, bend into the right knee, spread into the arms. Pause and breathe. Feel spread of the shoulders and energize underneath your hands, your palms. Little tuck of the tailbone, hip points up, and crown right over the tailbone. Soft gaze right over your front middle finger. Couple more here. Good. Reverse warrior. Inhale to side angle pose. Exhale. Forearm to thigh, top arm sweeps up. Maybe you like to extend it overhead. Heel, there's one long line of energy from the back heel to your top hand. And then we revolve the chest open. Lean the shoulders back. Bottom hip sort of scoops under, top hip rolls back. If you want to move on variation, you can take the bottom hand down, so long as it doesn't compromise space in the chest towards the sky. Okay, a couple more breaths here. Good. Strong legs, float back up, warrior 2, you got this, grounded, stable, secure. And straighten the front leg, pivot the feet, so now you're just facing the left foot, bend into your left knee, warrior 2. Keep a spread of soft of the shoulders, energize underneath your palms, tuck up of the hip points, soft gaze, tip of the middle finger. Couple more here. Good. Reverse warrior. Inhale to Konasana, side angle pose. Forearm to the thigh, top arm reaches up. Maybe you keep it there, that feels good. Maybe top arm extends and we feel one long line of energy from the back heel to the top hand. Good. Revolve the chest up and open. Bottom hip scoops under, top hip rolls back. We can practice taking the bottom hand down so long as it doesn't compromise space in the chest. Two more. Good. Floating back up. Warrior 2. Strong and steady. We ground down. And then straighten the front leg. Inhale. A little bit short of the stance. And we'll step to the top of the mat. Where we meet here. Hands to the heart. Samastiti. All right, we're gonna move on. Surya Namaskar A to down dog. So soft eyes, straight feet. Inhale, Ekam, Sweepa, Dave, fold. Trini, hard forward. Chatvari, through Vinyasa. Pancha, lift. And shut. Downward facing dog. Let's take a cleansing breath through the mouth here. Good. And lower the knees down. Sit back on your heels. Vajrasana. Pause here. If it's not comfortable for you to sit on your shins for about the next minute to minute and a half, then come around on your sit bones. We're going to move into our same mantra, Lum. It's the bija, that means seed, sound for awakening and balancing our root chakra, Muladhara chakra. So Lum, and what we're going to do is take Venus Mudra, which means that we interlace the fingers together, but keep the palms open. Rather than palms clasped, the palms are open, fingers interlaced, all right? And so it looks and sounds like this, and you're just gonna join in along with me here as we break up stagnation at our base through movement, through breath, and through mantra, right? Soft eyes, sweep the arms up. Lum, 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 lum. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Hold the breath in and feel the palms above the crown. Feel the energy of the crown into the palms. And exhale, spread the hands, release. It's a sense of going down deep, but also a lift and release. In that, we move into our center. All right, let's come back in on downward facing dog as we prepare to move to lizard. This opens up our hips, our groin, our inner thighs, our lower back. So sweep the right leg up, inhale, bend and stack here. You can flip if you like, but we'll take a couple breaths. Maybe you like to take a spin with the hip in one direction and then the other. And then wherever you are, we'll lengthen and re-square, right leg up. Exhale, step the foot through, and we're gonna walk the right foot out to the right so that we bring both of our hands on the inside of the front foot. Now this is lizard. There's lots of variations here. So you can work with the back leg up, and that works on strength. You can work with the back knee down. That'll work a little bit more on flexibility. We can walk the foot out even more and come onto the outer edge of the foot, and maybe even gently open up into the knee to the side. Never do anything that feels forceful or painful, right? And if you like a little rocking side to side, so we're just getting kind of low, opening up, letting our pelvis drain out. We hold a lot of emotion and energy in our pelvis. It's the largest bone in our body, and it holds all the weight of our spine and everything above that, and it also takes the weight of every single step that we take. Holds us up from above. All right, so just letting that energy open up. Maybe you like to come onto the forearms here. Smooth the breath out. Eyes can be open or closed. We got time. If you want to move along into this twisted version, you could take a half wrap, sweep the right arm up and around, and maybe reach for the opposite hip. Maybe you like to bend into the back knee and reach around for the foot. Wherever you are, about 5 more breaths. the back foot if you have it. Release the wrap if you have it. Well, I'll sneak that right foot back in and step back, downward facing dog. Good, you can stay here. You can put the knees down for child's pose, or you can sweep it through a vinyasa here with me. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. And from down dog, left leg sweeps up, inhale. Bend and stack, couple breaths here. Maybe a spin with the hip in one direction and the other. Good, lengthen square, breathe in. We'll step the foot through, left foot through. Set up lizard. So we'll heel to the left foot out. We'll bring both hands on the inside of the left foot. You can work with the back leg straight. You can put the back knee down. Good. Maybe a little rocking of the hips, maybe onto the outer edge of the foot. Relax the skin on your face. Lighten up any gripping around the lower belly, around the pelvis, the inner thighs. Giving yourself some space while you come back into your natural state of being. It's not that we're here to fix anything, but just to lighten up the heaviness and get rid of the excess. Okay? If you want to move along into the twisted version, you can do a half wrap. Left arm sweeps up. You'll reach around for the opposite hip. Maybe you like to bend the knee, reach for the foot, open up. Couple more here. Good. If you have the back foot, release. If you have the wrap, unwrap. Downward facing dog. Step back. Final vinyasa here if you want to move along with me. Inhale, forward. You know it. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. A cleansing breath through the mouth. Good. And knees down, child's pose. Set the hips back. Couple breaths here. If you like, you can sweep the arms behind you. Arms are behind you, we'll sweep them forward. We'll all lift the hips and bring the legs forward to a seat. And this time, I will turn to face you. Badakonasana, and come the soles of the feet together, knees out wide. Now you can hook onto the ankles, the shins, the big toes, or maybe interlace the hands around the bottoms of the feet. Open the feet up. And wherever you are, ground the sit bones, sit tall. And on an exhale, just begin to fold. There's no specific place to get to here. It's just observation of the journey, right? So we're here to move on a deep sense of self-study. Svadhyaya is a Sanskrit term where we observe our feelings, our thoughts, our actions as we move through our moments. So we've been here just observing the way the body feels, observing the way the breath feels through the body. It's a natural cultivation of present moment awareness. A couple more breaths here. Slowly lifting up, inhale. We're going to come back into a seat where we started, Sukhasana, one shin in front of the other. We'll come back into Bahu Mudra. It's spelled B-H-U, so Bahu, you pronounce the H too, Bahu Mudra. So it's like peace fingers, and make sure we have the connection of the thumb and the last two fingers together. Plug it in. It's an energetic plug in, grounding down. Sit tall, sit back. Shoulders soften back, lift up through the heart, little lift of the chin. We'll move on Lum again one more time here. Lum, 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 Lum. You hear it in your inner voice, let it naturally fade away as you smooth the breath out. Coming back into your innate sense of self, of who you are. Giving yourself the space to bring yourself where you want to be. Grounding in your passions, and they lead to your talents. Leading you to move on your path of truth. And steadfast you are, surely, on your path of truth. Let's come onto our backs and we'll lift the legs up and ground the upper body and ground the shoulders. Take up some space with the arms, palms face up. Nice with the back body, the spine, nice and secure, rooting down. Settle in through the lower back, sacrum area, eyes closed, light at the tops of the feet, tips of the toes. It's a falling back here, this process of deepening is the process of awakening. Good. And as you're ready, gently bend the knees, take the legs down and out. Take up the space you like here for your final resting pose. Get heavy in the heels, backs of the hands, heavy in the pelvis, back of the skull. Let the weight drop down. Let go of the gripping. It's coming back to our natural state, which is always whole. We're just lightening up the excess here, clearing some space. And fall back. Shavasana. Take a soft breath in and out. Make some small movements in the body as we gradually come from this deep state up to an even state. And those small movements gradually lead us to come up to a seat. Take your time. And we'll meet here. Just coming full circle. Trusting you are locked in your flow state. Let's bring the hands together at the heart, rub the palms. Pause the hands, bowing in. We close Sat Nam. Sat is truth, Nam is identity. Truth is my identity. In honor of the wisdom and the divine intelligence of our hearts, we'll take 3 rounds. Inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. May all beings be happy and free, and so it is. Sat Nam. Namaste. Okay, yogis, thank you so much for joining me here for your sadhana, your daily practice, and even more so for tuning into your heart. And I look forward to sharing some time together again soon. And until then, peace and blessings. Take care. Sat Nam.